It's the Meredith edition
I'm here.
of Plead the Fifth. You know how we do it. We do this each and every Monday. We go around the room and ask a question that we normally might not even ask because it's too personal or just don't want to be all up in each other's business.
Yeah, we do.
You have one time that you can plead the fifth and not, answer the question. And you can also flip it back to the room. Okay? So as we do every time, we start clockwise. So that would be Marcus.
Hi, Meredith.
Hey.
How you doing? You a little nervous?
I guess, should I be? I don't know.
All right. The questions that are the best for you, I think, are the ones that involve your home, your marriage, your husband,
I
sexy
appreciate that.
time, because that's where the juice is.
I got one of those too. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
Meredith, I want to know how often,
Yes.
don't lie here,
I'm not.
how often do you fake it with Anthony?
Oh, I don't think I've ever faked it with Anthony.
Liar.
Because if I'm not in the mood, then we're not
Lies.
going to have sex.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? Like if I'm
So if mama don't want it, mama
if I
ain't
don't
taking
if
it.
I'm not in the mood, whatever the circumstances, or I'm tired or just not feeling it, then I'm not going to put myself in that position. I want to enjoy it. I want to put in the effort.
So if he really wanted it, you're going to say no?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Oof.
I would be there for him if that was something he wanted to do. But I mean, like, if I'm not feeling well, that's where I'm going with that. But no, I'm not. I don't need to do that.
You've
with
never
Anthony.
faked it?
No, I don't. No, I can't think of any time that I've ever just.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I've been more enthusiastic,
That's okay.
maybe sometimes, but I've never really just faked it. No.
Okay.
No.
Because I've heard of women that will fake it just to get it over with, and
Is that with you? Was that the issue?
I set myself up for that. too. I do, and I was walking right into that one.
Okay, Meredith.
Yeah.
Oh, are you comfortable
Yeah,
with
I'm
that
good.
answer? You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I let you down?
I'm a little surprised.
Meredith, my question is also about the household and the Meredith house. I want to know, what is the last lie you caught Anthony in?
Last lie.
We got all day. Think about it.
I think
Something juicy, Meredith.
I'm trying to
you know
think of
Anthony
something
be
juicy.
lying.
Well, he does be like he lies.
he lying.
He is about timing.
Timing.
Like he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be home in like 20 minutes." I don't know why guys always say this. We're like, "Yeah, I'll be there in like 10, 20 minutes," and I'm like, "It's like 45 minutes later." Like looking at my so he didn't leave on time, and like he fudges about that stuff, but he's not lying about where he is or about anything like that. Nothing.
If you ain't lying, you ain't trying.
I'm trying to remember. I'm sure there's been an occasion in the past where he got a little caught up.
All right. Well, if you think about it, you let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So O is in Cali right now.
Yeah.
But before he left, he left a question for you.
Okay.
I think you're gonna enjoy this one, Meredith.
All right.
All right. This is from Orlando.
So Meredith,
Oh Lord.
see, gotta choose who to lose. You have a catastrophic event that is happening at the house. You only have time to save one family member. You have Aubrey in her room. You have Anthony in his. And you only have enough time to save one. Which would you save? But wait! There's a caveat. You could save both if you let Anthony do that thing that you won't allow him to do. So, do you save both and give that journey down that roadway that you won't allow him to travel? Or do you pick one?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so
That's such an Orlando question.
It's so Orlando. Oh, my God.
so let me get this straight. There's something catastrophic that's
Your
happening.
family's about to die.
But I have to do the one thing I don't want to do in the bedroom while this awful thing is happening. This
And
apocalypse.
for the new listeners, you might want to remind them what that is.
I think they have an idea. I think they could figure it out.
I'm very open and honest.
There's
with
a no-go zone.
There's an exit, and that's staying that way. Let's just put it like
Can't
that.
go in through the exit. It's
It's a
clearly marked.
one-way street.
There's a push and a pull, and they tell you, and people just be pushing on that pull.
Yeah, I guess I'd be willing
You're
to
gonna save
give
your
that
family?
up. No, well, of course, yes, I would. I guess I would do that.
Wow.
So
It's going to take all that to get that done.
During the zombie apocalypse, before, people are busted in my
Before
house.
they eat our face off.
Anthony would be doing something to me that I wouldn't want to do.
Meredith, well, all right. Meredith's family is safe. You'd all like to know. Freak Show, it is Plead the Fifth time, the Meredith edition. What have we learned about Meredith so far? We've learned that she is willing to save her family.
Yeah, that's so gross, though, the way I'd have to do it.
That Anthony doesn't tell white lies, and that
Of course he does.
Right. He just doesn't get caught.
Right.
And that you don't fake it. That's what we've learned about Meredith thus far. 888-429-0941. 3 questions on the other side. I think we're going to defer to our boy Buck. Buck is our digital expert, our video connoisseur, but he is also a very curious young man.
Thanks for calling me young. Yeah.
Has a lot of questions.
He almost got naked last time.
That's
he was in
true.
here.
That's true. We're hoping we don't have a repeat of that. What's up, Buck?
Funny you say that, Meredith,
Yes.
because
What?
my question has to do with what happened last week.
Oh, Lord.
Now, you voted me the one you want to see naked the most. And I
Voted.
thought about it. I thought about it long and hard.
Yeah, you did.
So, Meredith, what is the closest you've ever come to cheating?
Oh, to cheating? Well, I have personally been cheated on, and that was pretty devastating for me. So right then and there, I decided I would never do that to somebody. So I've come pretty close, I think, but I made sure it didn't go down. I was close enough where I wanted that person to come over to the house because I wanted to have a little bit of fun, and so there was some texting, some flirting that was going on, but then I cut that off because I realized what I was doing because I got caught up in the moment. So I made sure that never happened.
That happens.
All right.
Yeah, it happens. So can I turn that around in the room?
You can do whatever you want.
All right.
The little boomerang?
Yeah, little boomerang.
flip.
Oh, man. So what was the question?
The question is, what's the closest you've ever come to cheating?
Oh, God. Hey,
I'll just go first. I've cheated, so it's happened.
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Of course you have.
Yeah, so that's about as close as you can get to cheating. Look, man, it was a long time ago.
All right.
Don't judge me with your deceiving
But
eyes.
how
over
many
the-
times are you just a
Look,
one-time
I answered
cheater?
the first part of the question.
Are you a multi-cheater?
I didn't know there was a second part, so go
So
ahead, Davi.
It's okay.
The closest I ever got to cheating was in my last relationship, and it was when I cheated.
Yes.
A few
The
times.
2 of you. Oh my God.
If we're keeping it real, just pick one of the times.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. And
Buck?
Back to me.
Yeah. Way to go. Great question,
oh,
by the way.
Immediately regret it. For me, probably in high school, I thought I was slick. I thought I had 2 different girls, and I noticed that they weren't really friends. And I would talk to one day, I would talk to another the other day.
Yeah.
And
Work in the system.
Oh, work in the system. Just the worst cheating you can think of. I mean, kissing one behind one building, then the next class kissing the other one,
What?
walking with my arm around one, looking behind my shoulder.
That's a lot of pressure.
He's a dirty man.
Yeah, it was bad. And then one day, one of them says, "Hey, you wanna come in the back seat of my car with me right after class?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So the windows were tinted, so I couldn't see in the car. And she opened the door, and I looked in, and there was the other girl.
Oh,
It was a
man.
setup?
It was a setup.
Dirty.
Well, they're
setup.
friends.
Did you try and convince him to all
Well,
at the
my
same time?
thought was threesome time.
Yeah.
But they were so pissed. It was I had to run for my life.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
You were
All right.
scared running away.
So scared.
Yeah.
888-429-0941. You can call us or you can text us. I have a text from Meredith right now. It says, Meredith,
Oh, Lord.
if you found out that Anthony had sex with his A-list celebrity crush,
What?
would you give him a pass or would you divorce?
I mean, do I get to sleep with who I want?
That
Is it like
wasn't in the question.
if I get to hook up with somebody that's like an A-lister or like a famous celebrity and he gets to do it and that's okay in our relationship, then fine, go ahead. But
Who's his celebrity crush?
he likes, I don't know, like a Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's
like,
good.
That's his
like
his
that,
type.
yeah.
I'm sure that I could have named other ones.
Right.
But or Margot Robbie, that would be one.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm way
yeah.
too jealous
Especially
to
in The
handle
Wolf
that.
of Wall Street.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't think I could handle that. So because I'd probably kill somebody. So that wouldn't work in my relationship.
Okay.
I'm too jealous.
All right. Cool. Do you guys have one?
Yeah, this will be your final question.
Last one, and you're free.
So you obviously were in a lot of relationships prior to Anthony.
Yes.
He just called you loose, by the way.
Great, Mark. Thank you. I have dated. Thank you.
There.
Never said I slept with everybody, but that's cool.
Was there another guy before Anthony that you actually wanted to marry? Clearly you didn't get married, but out of all of them prior, were there ones that you considered and you thought to yourself, I could see myself marrying this guy? And who was it?
That was important to me after dating for about a year and a half in some of my past relationships. After a certain point, I wanted to see, okay, is this real? Could this last? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, the answer is yes. I definitely considered those thoughts, and I like to
Which
plan my
guy?
future a little bit.
Which guy?
Name.
I need him, yeah.
Okay.
Was it the tall guy that you always talk about?
What? Who's
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, that is not true at all.
Was it the guy with the huge that you always talk about?
The one that,
You trying to
The one
get
that you
me not
can't stop
married?
the one that you, yeah, it's always in the studio. You're like, guys, there was this dude. He was
Meredith,
so
stop.
tall. He was
We get it.
hot.
All right, we